How long do you have to own a home before buying becomes financially smarter than renting? Well, Zillow just answered the question for us. On June 4th, 2026, Zillow released a wonderful analysis article on renting versus buying. According to Zillow, it takes the typical home buyer 6 years of owning a home to break even with renting. Obviously, this depends on the area you're buying in. Buffalo, New York is very short. San Diego, California is a very long wait. But one thing I found very interesting is that nationally, the break even point is about 6 years, whether you put 5% down or 20% down. So if you're planning to live somewhere longer than 6 years, buying generally becomes the stronger financial choice, and waiting until you have 20% down doesn't seem to matter. Now, that doesn't mean that buying is automatically the better financial decision for you. Also, a very important part of this break even calculation that Zillow did was assuming the money saved by renting was invested, not spent. Unless you're saving and investing that money, the difference between the larger mortgage payment and the smaller rent payment, this break even calculation is meaningless. I'm not dinging Zillow. They are very explicit in reminding the reader of this important nuance, but I will ding Zillow a little for one thing. They did not take into account the interest write off on personal taxes. This can amount to thousands in savings per year. Buying definitely becomes advantageous over time, depending on the amount of time you expect to stay in the home. Bottom line, renting is not throwing money away, and buying is not automatically the better decision. The better decision is, does buying make sense for your timeline? How long would you need to stay in one home before you felt comfortable buying? Want help figuring that out? Call me and let's start the conversation. Thanks a lot.